Hey, so is this your dream that you're building, or have you taken a sideways step from a job that you're kind of okay with to a business that you're okay with as well? And yet it doesn't actually make you come alive at all. Or maybe you never even left the job at all, or you've not tried to start anything at all because you're looking for safety. I'm Rosemary Nonny Knight. Keep listening. And so when I ask you if this is something that you would give 10 years of your life for, with no promise of reward, then inside of you, you say, hell no, I would not do that. Then why on earth are you doing it today? Why have you considered yourself, why have you decided that you have to be super practical? You just need to get on with doing what everybody else in the world is doing instead of taking your place as a leader. Yes, I know it's tough. I know it feels safe to, keep doing the same old stuff, to keep staying in the place where it's just okay. But please tell me, if you got to the end of your life, would this thing that you're doing make you happy? Would you feel like you have spent everything inside of you that you know you are here to spend? Or would you wish that you had more time to spend on creating a life and a business that you actually loved? You keep telling yourself that you have time, that you can do it at a later point when there's more money, when there's more time, when you have less responsibilities. And I tell you that you don't know that tomorrow is even promised to you at all. Look here. I'm not telling you that you need to quit everything and jump in the deep end, but I am telling you to give your life and the best of your energy to work at something that means something to you, okay? You have a message. You have a calling and you know it. So why would you keep living this way? Trapped in a life where you work your butt off for something other than the thing you know you are called to do. And I get it. The picture of what life could be like doesn't seem that clear when you think of all the things that you want to be doing. But the truth is, you get clear on the path. You can't sit on the fence and think and dream and wish that things will change. You get into the fray, you get dirty, and then you discover what works for you and what doesn't. You have to do this. The world awaits you and fear is holding you back. Enough already. You have lived in this limbo land for like ever. What small thing, just a tiny little thing can you do today to take you in the direction of your dreams? No, it won't be easy. It won't be easy, I know that, and that might be why you are delaying. You will feel stretched in ways you never thought possible. I know that one for a fact. And yet, you will have a deep assurance inside of you that this is what you are supposed to be doing. And you will know that there is nowhere else for you to go. And in some ways, that's why a lot of normal people will not do it, because they know that once they start, even when it's difficult, they're going to have to keep going because there's no way to unsee what you have seen. So once you know you're on the right path, there's no way to go back. And so people just don't even bother trying to look just in case. But you are not that person. You know you have what it takes. You know you have. You've already come through so much already. Yes, I know it makes you fearful because frankly, you're so ready to be done with the struggle that you've gone through. And yet, there's a part of you that knows there is more to you than living like this. So when, honey, when will you make a solid decision to wake up and stop taking sideways steps into another okay place, but actually step into the thing that you know you are called to do? You want to impact people, you want to change lives, you want to create incredible wealth, and yet you stay trapped, stuck, despairing, and just about okay when you could be so much more than this. I know you're already successful in the eyes of the world, and yet you know there is more. You know it. You know there is more to you. And you must claim the life that you're willing to give your time to for the next 10 years with no promise of reward. Okay? There is no promise. And yet you know that the reward is actually in the work that you do. In the work that you do to serve people. In the work that you are created to do. Yes, you can learn to market yourself. You can learn to get the message out. But you must first be willing to make that decision to do it, regardless of what seems sensible or what seems to be the responsible thing to do. Will you step up? Will you wake up? Will you unleash the real you? Honey, I am on your side. I just need you to wake up. I just need you to make the decision to wake up. Because I see you doing this half-dead thing that you do, and I know that there is more to you than this. And as you are still listening to me, I know it's true. It is time for you to step up. It is time for you to stop hiding behind professionalism and staidness and responsibilities. It's time to start being your authentic self so that you can impact the world whilst you are still alive. You need to change things. You need to change lives. Wake up. You know you do. Okay? It is time to fight for, to create the life, the business you actually want. And yes, I want to invite you to join me in the Wealthy Set, a small, intimate mastermind group with just 5 people, all pushing forward, all choosing to make that transition from, an okay life to a life that impacts the world, that changes lives and creates an incredible amount of wealth for you, for yours, and for everyone you touch. Because this thing you're doing, or this thing that you choose to do, this thing you dream about, is bigger than just you. And you know it. You know it. So I invite you to take a look at rosemarynonnynight.com/wealthy set. And if you are that person, if you read through that page and you are that person, there is a part of you thinking, oh my goodness, this is so me, then follow the instructions on that page and I would love to hear from you. But this is it. You have to choose to wake up. For a long time, I did this half-dead thing as well. I did the whole pharmacist thing. Oh, yeah. And then I started in property, the sideways step, because people said that was the thing that would definitely make me money, but it didn't make me come alive. It's time. Oh, there's so much of a call on your life. It is time for you to wake up. It is time for you to step in to the leadership role that you have in business, in life generally. You are called to impact people, and yet you still hide. Enough. If you do not do it, who will? If you do not wake up, who will? You have a calling. You have a responsibility to fulfill that. And it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. And yes, I ask you the question of if you will keep doing it for the next 10 years, if necessary, if there is no reward there. I ask you this because it is something that goes beyond just the money. It is something that you feel inside a deep calling to. Honey, it is time to fight for, to create the life, the business you want. If you do want that support in stepping up, then yes, join the mastermind group if you want to. You pop over to rosemarynonnynight.com/wealthy set. But whatever you choose to do, choose to wake up. Choose to live life deliberately, because it is within you to do amazing things. Are you ready?